Hi Cancerians, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your June 2018 reading, and this is your love reading. So we're going to focus on couples and singles. Now if you're single, the time that the reading starts will be time stamped, so please make sure that you check out the description box below before you start the reading if you're single, and find out what time that singles reading starts at. For the reading, we're using the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels cards for your advice, and we're using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti for the main reading. Okay, so we're going to just put these two boxes to the side, and I'm going to have a look at what's happening for coupled up Cancerians firstly. So Universe Spirit, show me what's coming in for, what's your advice, for those Cancer people who are in couples. What's the advice for the month of June 2018 for Cancerians who are actually in relationships? What's the advice that you have for Cancerians who are actually in relationships in the month of June 2018? Show me. Right, so your advice is, this is your soulmate. Yeah, it's beautiful. So it says, yes, this is your soulmate. And I see this a lot for the zodiac sign of Cancer. I think that you're such, when you love, you really do love. You fall in love very easily, don't you, Cancerian? So, but that's got nothing to do with it. The person that you're with is your soulmate, basically, okay? So we're going to put that to the side there. And what we're going to do, we're going to start your reading. So Universe Spirit, what's the messages and the situation coming in for Cancerians who are actually in couples? What is the situation coming in and the messages around for June 2018, Cancerians who are actually in couples? What is the advice and the situation coming in for Cancerians who are actually in relationships? What's the advice and the messages coming in for Cancerians who are actually in relationships? Show me. So for June 2018, let's split the deck, Cancerians. We're going to collect this back up and let's have a look. So the energies around you are about temperance. So when you get the temperance card, it's all about, this is the soulmate card as well. The temperance card says that you have a connection with another individual. There is such a flow going on here, but temperance is also about working through difficulties in relationships. It's like the Chariot. Wherever you see cards that manage two things like this, it's all about managing something and trying to bring difficulties and opposing forces together. So you've got the fire energy here and the water energy here. Now, water will always cancel fire out. If you've got fire and you put water on it, it will always... So fire cannot fight water. And this is all about having, I think, one energy that is stronger than the other, but nevertheless trying to make it work. So I do think that the energy is all about trying to reconcile differences perhaps within your relationship with the temperance energy, and trying to find a way to bring harmony and balance back into the relationship. Now, what's influencing that is that there has been some hurt within this relationship. You've got the Ten of Swords. Maybe there was some form of betrayal with that Ten of Swords. And the focus for the month is all about how you heal this energy here with the Ten of Swords energy. Now, the reason that everything is happening, because I think one of you was looking at different options. You've got the Seven of Cups showing here. So the Seven of Cups talks about temptation, illusion, and also looking at various options. So I think that one of you was either tempted by various options or was looking at various options, and this is why the influence for the month is the Ten of Swords. Somebody feels betrayed because of this, and this is all about, with the temperance energy, trying to heal these energies and bring things back to balance. In the recent past, as a result of that Seven of Cups energy, there has been the need to take a step back for some of you guys and evaluate whether this is the type of relationship that you want to invest in. But the most likely outcome will be Cancerians. Now, the Queen of Pentacles energy shows here. Queen of Pentacles in a love reading, often this is the traditional queen, and this is somebody who wants to invest in whatever the situation is for the future. Now, because it's love, she's holding the Ace of Pentacles. So queens are usually the researchers in the tarot. They're usually the people that put a lot of the hard work in. They're after the pages, which are just at the start of their journey. The knights, which are still developing on a journey, which is why they can be slightly wayward, and the queen that seems to be a little bit more grounded. She seems to have a bit more knowledge. So I think the most likely outcome being this Queen of Pentacles energy. I'm not going to read it as a person, I'm going to read it as an energy, because I think that this is really about you guys investing with this Queen of Pentacles energy, or looking at the relationship, looking at the potential of this relationship. Remember, all pentacles refer to very cautious people, so this will all be about, I think, because we've got such pentacle energy energy here, and it's almost stagnate energy, not unless this is something flourishing, the Seven of Coins. But I think as a result of this, if you're taking a step back to evaluate whether this is a relationship that you want to invest in for the future, you know, which is what the Seven of Coins can mean, the most likely outcome will be taking one step at a time. Okay, you're taking one of these pentacles off and you're saying, you know, actually let me have a look at what we have got here. This is, if you look at this person looks at the Seven of Coins, she says, well, what have we done here? This is looking at, well, this isn't even looking at whether you want to invest. You've already invested, and this is what's come about. So this is looking at the results of hard work. So I think if somebody's been playing around a little bit here, Cancerians, in the relationship, then in the recent past you've been looking at what it is that you have been rewarded with, what has grown within this relationship, what have been the results of this. So it might be being that somebody's been messing about probably here and looking at other options as being the root issue for why there is betrayal here and why there is the need to heal it. It might be in the recent past, as a result of this energy, you guys have been taking a step back and saying, well, what has been delivered in this relationship? What have been the results of me being in this relationship with this individual? Okay, is it time now to move on to something else, or is it time now to carry on building on this? And as a result of that, I think that you kind of take one of those pentacles off and you say, let me have a look at this pentacle, at one facet of this relationship, and let me think about whether this is something that we still need to invest in and move with. I think this is an area of being a little bit cautious. Why is it that when I'm recording, something always shows up on the bloody screen? It's really about you guys being cautious here and saying to yourself, you know, actually, I want to think about whether I want to invest in this. Is this something that I really want to kind of work on? Because she's the gardener as well in the tarot, and she represents fertility and abundance and fruition with the Queen of Coins. But she's also a very cautious lady. She'll take that Ace of Coins and say, right, I've got this potential in my hands. Where do I put it? So I think the most likely outcome is that there is still potential with this Queen of Pentacles, but it is about the need to think about where you're going to direct this. Immediate future for you guys is the Six of Swords. So I think this is moving through the problems that you've had with the Six of Swords energy. The external factors for your relationship shows the Ten of Coins. So I think that you guys are in a very stable relationship. You might be married to this person, you might be living with them. Nevertheless, I think whatever the case is, whether you live with them or not, you've built up something stable. This seems to be a very stable, permanent, long-term relationship that you're in. And that's why the focus is on healing this relationship, because the root issue is all about the Seven of Cups. And it might not even be that somebody's been looking at other options. It might be that there's just been many, many things that need to be put into order. And there is the need to take a step back and say, well, you know, what is it that we've actually developed from this relationship? Because I feel the influence is you guys feeling possibly betrayed or a little bit depressed because either things are a little bit out of sync in this relationship, or maybe it is the other option things. But there is a need to put things into balance here, and I think as a result of that, most likely outcome of the Queen of Pentacles is really getting down to the hard work and looking at the potential of this relationship and saying, right, I need to roll my sleeve up now and start maybe looking to build for the future in this relationship. I think overcoming of obstacles here with the Six of Swords energy. Influences coming in that you'll face is the King of Cups, Cancerians. So Cancerians, could be you, or it could be the person that's around you. King of Cups can be maybe a fellow Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual, or somebody who has an eye on love. Because when you get a King of Cups, this person, their intentions are all about the love and relationships. They want to invest emotionally in a relationship, or this could be you showing up here, feeling more emotionally balanced as well with that King of Cups energy coming up. Wanting to express feelings, hopes or fears. Well, the hopes are the Four of Coins, and that is really just to hold on to the relationship, I think, with this Four of Coins energy. And the overall outcome shows as the Devil, though. So I don't like devils in overall outcomes for a relationship, because devils in overall outcomes show problems, bondage, and restrictions and limitations. I do think that you've got some limitations happening here with the Devil energy. I think that the overall outcome is that this is a very much a karmic tie with the Devil energy, a relationship that you can't live with, but a relationship nevertheless that you probably can't live without as well. I'm seeing still some obstacles with this Devil energy, but I think the overall outcome might be that you guys are really kind of bound to one another, especially if you get it with the Two of Cups. Let's have a look what this is about. So why is the Ten of Pentacles showing us? What's this Ten of Pentacles about? You said the external factors for Cancerians who are in relationships is the Ten of Pentacles. And what's this Ten of Pentacles about? What's the Ten of Pentacles about? The Two of Wands. So I feel that right now your relationship is showing us being quite stable and being permanent. But I think that the permanency of the Ten of Coins is all about you guys being at a crossroads. So I think that you guys have been at this permanent crossroads with the Two of Wands showing here. There's been a permanent crossroads in this relationship, and I think it's probably been going on for a very long time, because the reason that everything is happening is the Seven of Cups. And what's the Seven of Cups about? What's the Seven of Cups about? It's about strength. So I think that there might have been see, it depends on how you explain the first card as to, because this is the clarifier. So strength is all about confidence and support and walking side by side and overcoming obstacles. And I think that there might have been a sense of, with the root issue why everything is happening is because there could be a sense of confusion with this Seven of Cups, and the confusion could also all be about maybe how confident you are as a couple to maybe walk side by side, to maybe support each other. It might be strength can be a sexual card, so has somebody been looking at other options in terms of lust and sex and that type of thing? Maybe a Leo person with the strength energy here. Has one of you been looking at other options concerning a Leo or concerning sex or lust with someone else? Or could it be that the Seven of Cups is the root issue, things being up in the air concerning your confidence to be together as a team, to work together as a team in terms of supporting each other, perhaps to let one person lead the other in this relationship, because the Strength card really does have the line on the chain. In the recent past, you've experienced the Seven of Pentacles, and what's this Seven of Pentacles about? What's the Seven of Pentacles about in the recent past as a result of this? The Chariot. So, we've got another seven energy here, and seven are all about, when you get many sevens, they're about choices that somebody needs to make. So I think in the recent past you've been evaluating, you've been experiencing the need to evaluate, take stock of what's been built in this relationship, and this is all about trying to control, because the Chariot actually is you. So it's the Cancerian card of the Chariot. So it might be in terms of you've been taking a step back to evaluate what the results of this relationship, what this relationship has brought in with that Seven of Coins. And this is all to do with you guys being the Chariot. So it might be in terms of your emotions, controlling your emotions, because when you show as the Chariot, this is about you needing to exhibit some form of self-control in a situation. So it might be saying, well, you guys in the recent past have been looking at, well, evaluating how well have I done in terms of controlling my emotions in this relationship, because the root issue is all about that things have been up in the air concerning me and this person walking together side by side. Things might have been up in the air concerning, trust within this relationship. This person might have been looking at other options concerning, other people, maybe concerning their desires with the Strength energy, how confident they are to rein in those desires going through. And it might be as a result of that, Cancerians, you guys have been evaluating with this Seven of Pentacles, how well have I done, what have been the results in this relationship concerning how well I've been able to try and control and try and bring into balance this relationship. How well have I done? How successful have I been in trying to achieve success in this relationship? And I think that your challenge is the Ten of Swords. So let's have a look at why the challenge is the Ten of Swords. You said that Cancerian's challenge stroke influence position is showing as the Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords about, please? Well, the Six of Wands. So I think that your challenge is feeling defeated, and that defeat is all about the Six of Wands. So the defeat could be with the Ten, or feeling let down. And what are you guys feeling let down or betrayed about? But the situation might be about, with the Six of Wands, an attention whore, somebody who's a bit of a narcissist with that Six of Wands energy. It might be that you guys are, with this Ten of Swords, feeling betrayed by someone who likes attention, for example, with the Six of Wands energy. Or you might be feeling failure, or you might be feeling a sense of pressure, mental pressure concerning your confidence. You might be feeling quite depressed or quite low in terms of your confidence in this relationship with the Six of Wands. Or you might be feeling very burdened by, and that burden would be to do with, again, Six of Wands is confidence, or the confidence to feel that you can, with this Six of Wands, achieve victory and success concerning this relationship. Or maybe you lack confidence with that Ten of Swords as your challenge here. feelings of deep sadness or deep disappointment concerning, you know, this person who looks to me to be possibly quite narcissistic with the Six of Wands energy, quite a little bit of a show off, somebody who likes attention. Maybe you're feeling defeated by somebody who is very much an attention whore type of individual, or you're feeling defeated, and that defeat is all to do with your confidence and feeling good about this relationship. But that's why the focus will be on the Temperance energy for you Cancerian couples. And why is the energy for the month the Temperance card? What's the Temperance card about? The Magician. So I think that this is about you guys trying to bring into balance. Well, what are you trying to bring into balance, or what are you trying to bring together? Well, the ideas that you want to initiate in terms of the fresh start that for some of you guys you need in this relationship, because this relationship has been a continuous, a permanent, I would say, with the Ten of Coins, crossroads. Okay, I think it's been just forever going round in circles, this relationship that you're in. And so as a result of that, the energy is around bringing into balance this new beginning that you want to invoke in this relationship, that you want to manifest with that Magician energy. Because the root issue is that I think that there has been, either this person might be playing around with strength, maybe a Leo person potentially, or in terms of their desires, lusty behaviour, or it could be that things have been up in the air concerning how tight you are as a couple, as a unit, and you've been taking a step back recently and saying, you know, I'm evaluating how successful I've been in overcoming these obstacles in order that we can move towards victory in this relationship. Because my challenge is that I feel very defeated, and I might feel defeated by this person who seems to be very narcissistic or very much an attention seeker with the Six of Wands, or I'm feeling defeated by, you know, I'm feeling depressed and it's all about my confidence, so I'm feeling low confidence here concerning this relationship. And that's why some of you guys are trying to bring into balance these, or trying to bring into balance the need, these ideas, to work through the ideas that you want to initiate for this new beginning in this relationship. The most likely outcome will be the Queen of Pentacles. And what's this Queen of Pentacles about? What's this Queen of Pentacles about? Well, the Fool is all about a new direction. So this is all about, I think, some of you guys being very cautious with the Queen of Pentacles, the most likely outcome, but also looking at the potential for long-term existence in this relationship, because it's all about a new beginning. So this is all about a new beginning that some of you guys are really ready to pursue within this relationship. And I think the most likely outcome will be starting to plant the seeds, so that you and this is about planting those seeds for a new beginning, in which with the Knight of Swords you're ready to pursue this. You want this to happen quite quickly. The Knight of Swords is all about changes of directions and pursuing a goal, okay, through action, through planning. Remember, he holds the Ace of Swords, so this person is rushing, they're running towards an action plan. So the plan, I think, with the Knight of Swords energy is for a new direction, and you guys will be, I think, with the Queen of Pentacles, planting this seed now. And this new seed is all about this new direction that you are starting to initiate with this Knight of Swords energy showing here. Or it could be with a Gemini individual. Coming in, you'll experience the Six of Swords. And what's this Six of Swords about? What's this Six of Swords about? Well, again, the Ace of Pentacles. So I think this is moving through problems with the Six of Swords. And that Six of Swords is all about, so this is about overcoming obstacles, mental barriers. And those mental barriers are to do with the potential for commitment within this relationship. That will bring, because you've got the small acorn of the Ace of Coins, but it's going to grow into a big oak tree with the world energy. So you guys will be in the immediate future, Cancerians, looking to experiencing a removal of mental blockages here with this Six of Swords energy. But those mental blockages are all about the commitment here, the potential that this commitment can grow to something big for the long term with the world energy showing here. And you've got the King of Cups coming in. And what's this King of Cups about coming in for Cancerians, coupled up Cancerians? What's this King of Cups coming in for coupled up Cancerians about? well, the Page of Swords. So I think that this is all about initiating new ideas. So the Page of Swords can be an argument though, but the Page of Swords can also be about clear communication with that Page of Swords energy, but also initiating romance. When you get the Page of Swords, this is also about initiating communication, maybe between the two of you here. So I think that this is all communication, I would say, between the two of you, because this can be text messaging or, you know, literally talking. It's clear, stark honesty. I think within a relationship here. So I think that you're going to be experiencing the King of Cups energy coming in. Influences are a King of Cups. And this, if this is the person around you, Cancerians, this person here will want to start to initiate, you know, this relationship. They'll want to communicate clearly in terms of your connection. Okay, because the Page of Swords is all about communicating clearly, and the Two of Cups is about connection, but also this can be the card of initiating new ideas concerning being together. So I think you've got someone coming in who really will want to start initiating those ideas of being together, because this is, if this is you, then again, this is you who has an eye on love as an influence coming in. You're ready and you're open to love with the King of Cups energy, and this is all about your ideas to initiate this relationship, this connection with this person here. And your hopes will be, I think I'm going to read the Four of Pentacles as being a hope. So your hope will be the Four of Coins. And what's the Four of Coins about? What's the Four of Coins about? Well, this is all about working hard with the Eight of Pentacles energy. And the Knight of Pentacles is towards a long-term goal. So this is all about working hard towards a long-term goal. You got 4 coins, so this is all about grounding and building foundations in love. So some of you guys, the hope will be to hold on to this relationship, and this is all about working hard towards building, towards the Pentacles are builders. So the Knight of Coins is a classic builder within the tarot. It's all about working towards building on this relationship, to sustaining it. To following through with the goal, working towards a long-term goal within this relationship. The outcome shows the Devil. And what's the Devil about? What's the Devil about in the outcome? So you've got changes here with the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe unexpected changes. Bringing the Six of Coins. So the Six of Coins... See, the Six of Coins is all about exchanges. And when you get the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Coins, you're winning something usually here. Okay, this is taking a gamble. All right. I think that there might be, because the Devil is the preliminary card, I would read this as there being limitations still in the overall outcome with this relationship. And the limitations or the fears or the restrictions within the overall outcome is about taking a gamble. The Six of Coins is receiving, so you're receiving from a gamble. So this is like, for example, a game. You know, it's like one of those fruit machines that you slot money in with the Wheel of Fortune, and you get money out with the Six of Pentacles. So this is all about taking a gamble in the hope that I guess you would receive something in this relationship. But I still feel that I have a problem with this Devil card being in the outcome for Cancerians, because to me it suggests that there's still some restrictions as the overall outcome here. You know, taking a gamble in the hope that one is going to receive. With this, it's all about taking a gamble in order to receive with the Six of Coins, receiving something from taking this gamble in the relationship. But I think that there are still, with the Devil energies, limitations in terms of this, okay, showing up here. Because I don't look at the Devil as being a particularly good card when it comes to a love reading, to be perfectly honest with you. I never have done. I've seen it too many times show up in love readings, and the couples do go through issues, and they do go through problems quite often. Because I do think you're taking a gamble with this individual. Okay, I think that you are taking some form of a gamble here with this individual. Whether it works out or not, I don't know, but I think that the Devil in the outcome, because this is the Devil energy, so the overall outcome is the Devil, and I see that as being problems or restrictions. You know? I think that there are restrictions definitely here with this Devil energy, and burdens to a certain extent. But also it could be maybe being bound as well in the outcome. And this is all about taking a gamble. The Wheel of Fortune. and receiving something, receiving some payoff from the gamble. So the gamble is the Wheel of Fortune, but the payoff from that gamble would be the Six of Coins, receiving a payoff from a gamble. I think there's going to be restrictions here. I'll read this as there being restrictions in you guys receiving a payout from taking this gamble with this person. Okay, nevertheless, this is your soulmate. Soulmates come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. Some soulmates, it's a beautiful relationship. So, you know, my mother, both my parents died, but when they were alive, my dad was my mum's soulmate, despite him having several different women. She took him back time and time again. And sometimes your soulmate is the person that you take back time and time again. It's just that you have a contract with that person in this lifetime. And it is down to you. I often feel that the soulmate card is down to the individual, because it is down to you whether you are going to go through a life of pain or whether you're going to go through a life of happiness with the soulmate. So if you, you know, a lot of people I think get mixed up with the idea that the soulmate is going to be a perfect connection. Not always. It depends on what. Remember, people are nuanced and people are different. So if you decide that you're going to have a relationship with an individual, that you leave them and then you go back, you leave them, then you go back, you leave them, then you go back, and that's the continuous pattern until the day you die, then that's what it will be. It happened with my mum and dad. He would leave her and then go back, leave her, then go back, leave her, then go back, constantly, until in the end he stayed when he got really ill and she looked after him. You know, but he caused her a lifetime of pain, you know, and that was her soulmate, because when they died, I saw them together. I saw that he was in purgatory and she had gone to heaven or something, and then I think it was a few years down the line, actually, it wasn't me, it was my twin sister that dreamt that they actually met up again, and they were kissing and cuddling, and they were really happy because they were together in heaven, you know. So he was definitely her soulmate, for sure. Soulmates are the people that you have connection to. I mean, a really strong connection to, whether that's good or bad. That's your soulmate. Often, the way that I see a soulmate. And I think this is definitely your soulmate, because I think it's the person that you cannot do without, but the person that you've got to be with at the same time. So you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. And I think that you've been going through a continuous, with this Ten of Pentacles, crossroads in this relationship. It's almost like it's been a merry-go-round for you and this individual, Cancerians. And I think that the root issue is all about Seven of Cups. I think there's been a lot of stuff up in the air. It might be this person has been playing around. They've got a lot of choices in terms of what the choice is about strength, who it is that they want to walk with, who it is that they want to be with, who it is that, because this is a soulmate card. It might be there's a lot of confusion here as to whether you guys are soulmates. And it might be that in the... So this might also be a sexual energy as well. But in the recent past, I think that you guys have taken a step back and evaluated whether everything that you've done to try and put this relationship on the straight and narrow has been successful enough. Because your challenge is the Ten of Swords. You might be defeated by this person's constant need for attention, their narcissistic elements with that Six of Wands. Or you might be feeling mentally defeated, and that defeat is to whether it's all concerning your confidence on whether you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve in this relationship, which is why some of you guys in relationships will be trying to find balance and bring into balance the energies of the Magician energy, where you have the power. So this is all about you guys trying to bring into balance the energies of power of the Magician to try and manifest this relationship into something new. The most likely outcome will be with this Queen of Pentacles, I think, being a little bit cautious, but also wanting to plant a new seed in terms of this relationship. And that new seed is all to do with the direction that you guys want to start to form some form of an action plan on with this person. The immediate future shows the Six of Swords. So this is overcoming mental obstacles. And those mental obstacles are to do with the potential for this relationship to be a long-term commitment that will lead to great rewards and great goals that have been achieved with the world energy. But I think that coming in, that if this is either you or the person, is very much in love with the idea, or very much in love, or shows that they are very open and receptive to love. But that's all about them wanting to initiate this connection and really bring it together. This is either you or this person. The hopes would be, well, the Four of Coins, and that is to hold on to this relationship. And this is all about, holding on is all about you guys working towards a long-term plan with the Knight of Coins energy showing here in terms of what you want to do here. The outcome, I think, shows problems, though, the Devil and restrictions, because the problem is all about the gamble you take paying off, because the Wheel of Fortune is a gamble, and this is the payoff, the Six of Coins, from this gamble. So There's going to be problems in this gamble that you take with this individual really paying off. But nevertheless, you coupled up Cancerians, for better or for worse, I'm so sorry, but this is your fucking soulmate. Sorry, darlings, it is. No matter what you do in life, no matter if you go with someone else, no matter if you... It doesn't matter what you do, this person's going to be on you like a fucking bad smell. It's as simple as that. You are connected to this fucker. Sorry, darlings, no matter what you do. You're connected to him, and that's it, and you can't do anything about it at all. You were destined to be together right before you were born. That was it. You got no choice. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's do the singles Cancerians. Alright, I'm just going to get the cards in. And remember, we're going to timestamp everything, so make sure you check out the timestamp if you're single on the description bar. Alright. Okay, so let's get that there, and let's have a look for singles. So, Universe Spirit, show me. What is the advice you have for single Cancerians in the month of June 2018? What's the advice that you have for single Cancerians in the month of June 2018? Show me. So your advice is make the effort. Okay, so it says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if some of you guys are sitting at home eating a TV dinner and you're not getting out there, you know, I'm a Scorpio, okay, so I'm the type of person, you know, I've been single for a while now. I had some crazy experience with some guy last year, one that I wouldn't like to repeat because it was weird, but I'm the type of person that I'm not looking for love, and I'm not bothered about it. I really am not. I've never been bothered. I'm more bothered about my business and making sure that I live comfortably and making sure that I've got good health and my family and my friends have good health. Those are the things that I'm concerned about, and just being comfortable and having enough money and enough resources to do the things that I want to do in life. I look after myself, I look good, I like nice things, I like nice clothes and all the rest of it, but I do, everything I do is for me as a woman because I enjoy doing those things. I'm 45 and I don't look my age. I'm happy with my own space, which is why I don't make the effort in terms of love, because I'm not bothered about love, and I never have been. If love should turn up, fair enough, but just not that bothered. For some of you guys, this card turning up says that if you want love, which is why a lot of you guys will watch the single part. So if you guys are watching the single reading, you're watching it because you're wanting to see if love comes in. Now, if this is the case, love isn't going to come knocking at your door. You're going to have to go out there and make the effort. So if, this is what I'm saying. If you're sitting down, for people like me who don't care about relationships, we can just do whatever we like. I spend most of my time doing tarot anyway. Or travelling. I do a lot of travelling to see family and friends around the UK and that type of thing. So I enjoy, I'm very rarely in. So, you know, I get out and about, but it's not for love. It's because I'm doing other things. But for some of you guys who are looking for love, Cancerians, and you're sitting down watching TV or whatever it is and expecting it to come to you, the universe is saying in the month of June, you're going to need to make the effort, okay? So let's have a look at what the situation is for you guys, single Cancerians, in the month of June 2018. Universe Spirit, what's the situation coming in for single Cancerians in the month of June 2018? What's the situation coming in for Cancerians, single Cancerians, in the month of June 2018? Show me. We'll split the deck into three like so. 1, 2, 3. We'll collect that up like so. And let's have a look. So, the energy around you is the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that things are changing, and I think that these are things that are probably out of your control right now with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about in June, the situation will be about unexpected changes coming in around you, the Wheel of Fortune. Now what's influencing that is the Four of Coins. So I think with the Four of Coins, some of you guys have been very reluctant to change, because the Wheel of Four of Coins can mean several things in a love reading. Four of Coins can mean possessing another individual. Four of Coins can mean somebody who keeps secrets. Four of Coins can mean somebody who's quite selfish. So Four of Coins can show somebody who's got their defensive. Well, I think that you're the latter. I don't know whether it's defensive, but I certainly feel that you've been in a period of stagnation for a little bit of time with the Four of Coins and not really taking any action. Some of you guys might have been focusing on your careers, maybe as a protection device against doing anything to do with love, and that's about to change. So the energy around that energy, the reason that this is coming in is because of this. So some of you guys haven't been doing much in terms of finding love, and things are going to change in the month of June 2018. Now around that, the reason that the Wheel of Fortune is appearing, you do have a King of Pentacles. So there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female around you guys. Okay, and he's kind of looking up to that Wheel of Fortune. So there is somebody coming in here. And around that energy, you will have the Page of Wands. Lots of fun, communication. This person will look to communicate with you with the Page of Wands energy. The most likely outcome for this relationship will be the Justice card. So you could have justice with this person. You could have your perfect match with the Justice energy showing here with this individual, single Cancerians. In the immediate future, what you'll experience is the Hierophant. Okay, and the Hierophant is, this is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this is all about you guys being guided towards doing something, I think, with the Hierophant. It's too early to talk about commitment because it's just new, June. Yeah, so this is about you guys being guided to take the steps that you're meant to take. Now, you guys are showing as being the lovers. You're showing as being the lovers. I think that you guys are probably still in love with somebody here with the Lover's energy, but I think that that's about to change because you've got a King of Pentacles being the reason for this, and it might be that you're showing as being in love still, okay, because your challenge is the Four of Coins. You're finding it difficult to let go of an individual, but that's about to change because there's somebody else coming in who you're going to be having a nice time with the Page of Wands energy, and there is the possibility for justice. You will be influenced to do new things coming in. You'll be guided to take certain steps, and coming in, the influences coming in will be the Nine of Coins. So the Nine of Coins often means to be on one's own. So some of you guys, it might be that you're guided to kind of just spend a lot of time focusing on yourself here with the Nine of Coins, feeling comfortable with yourself maybe with this Nine of Coins again. Your hopes or fears, well, I think that the hopes might be just to take a step back but I think if it's a hope really with the Seven of Coins is that, you know, the hard work and effort you might put into this relationship is going to bring forth good results with the Seven of Coins. The outcome shows, well, the Seven of Cups. I think that things might be a little bit up in the air with this new lover that comes in for some of you Cancerians. Let's get to some information around this reading. So let's have a look. So why is Cancerian, single Cancerian showing as being the lovers? What's this lovers about? You said the single Cancerians showing as being the lovers in the month of June 2018. What's that lovers about? What's the lovers about? The Five of Swords. So I think that you, if you're showing as being the lovers often means to be in love, and the situation being in love might be about the Five of Swords. It might be about, because the Five of Swords is all about hurt, so feeling hurt with this energy here. But you're showing as being the lovers, and usually if I see that card, it's usually, say the Ace of Cups was here, or the lovers, it should show that you're in love. And the situation about that love is about the Five of Swords. So it might be somebody who hurt you. Maybe you're still in love with somebody who hurt you here with the Five of Swords energy. But as a result of that, the energies around your love life will be the Wheel of Fortune. And what's this Wheel of Fortune about? What's this Wheel of Fortune about? There you go, the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is all about communication. So there's unexpected communication that might be coming in here. So there's an unexpected change, and this might be to do with communication with the Eight of Wands energy. Now, that looks like it's coming from a King of Pentacles. And what's this King of Pentacles about? Who is this King of Pentacles? He's in the root issue for why everything is happening for single Cancerians in the month of June 2018. What's this King of Pentacles about? Show me. Okay, so this is somebody who's quite charismatic. You've got a King of Pentacles. Could be a business person, looks like a very grounded person. But this King of Pentacles is somebody who is very charismatic. He is very driven. This person's very motivated, and they're pursuing you with the Knight of Wands. And you're experiencing, as a result of that, the Page of Wands energy. And what's this Page of Wands about? What's this Page of Wands about? The Four of Swords. So, the Four of Swords is all about taking a break. But I think it's interesting because I think that what you'll experience around this this King of it depends on how you want to read the cards. It really does, because the way that I'm reading this is that the energy around you is all about a change. And that change is to do with unexpected changes, communication. And the reason for this unexpected communication is showing us the root issue is all about a King of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. He's the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody who's possibly pursuing you. But I think around that, there might be some communication coming in. The communication might be about a break or taking a break from the relationship. And I don't know whether this is... It looks to me like it's... Because I'm reading it round. So if I were to read this distant past, it might have been that somebody was like this around you and they took a break. It depends on how you do the reading, you see, and what position. Because usually this is why everything is happening, the root issue. What's the cause of the situation in June? That Wheel of Fortune can also be, with the Eight of Wands, maybe this is unexpected release. But I don't think it's that. I think there's somebody communicating with you. I do think this person's going to communicate that they're on a break, or maybe this communication is to do with the Four of Swords. So if the Page of Wands is all about, it might be also that what you guys are experiencing is a lot of fun, and that fun might be to do with taking a bit of a break with the Four of Swords energy. Your challenge is the Four of Pentacles. And what's this Four of Pentacles about? What's the Four of Pentacles about? The Moon. So I think that you're still holding on to some secret feelings for an individual here. And I think it's this one here that you're still in love with, the one that hurt you. I think that you're still in love. You're showing as being in love with the love. There's energy showing here. And it's about the Five of Swords. So I think it's you're in love, and I think it's all to do with your lack of empowerment. I think you lack confidence in yourself here. I think that you're in love, but this love is all about your lack of confidence with the Five of Swords, and also that you've been very hurt by an individual. Okay, and I think that as a result of that, the challenge is for you. You're still holding on to, perhaps with the Moon energy, some pain here, some depression for some of you guys with the Moon energy. But the root issue for the month will be about a King of Pentacles, and this person will be charming and they'll want to pursue you. And they might communicate with you that they're thinking about taking, not a break from you, but maybe going on holiday, or maybe, you know, this is, as a result of this energy, somebody who you'll go and have a lot of fun with. And that fun is to do with the Four of Swords, maybe lazing by a poolside or relaxing with that Four of Swords energy, single Cancerians. The most likely outcome from this relationship would be justice. And what's justice about? What's the justice about? Yeah, it's about a new beginning. So the most likely outcome would be, well, you'll get your justice here. You'll get your rewards. And the rewards are all about taking a gamble within this relationship. So it could be that this relationship could pay off. Even though this is the Fool, this is all about getting your rewards. And the rewards are about taking a gamble, taking a new direction with the Fool energy concerning this individual here. In the immediate future, you're going to experience the Hierophant. And what's this Hierophant about? What's this Hierophant about? Well, the Page of Cups. So I think that you are going to be... see, the Page of Cups is a new relationship. So I think that some of you guys are going to be advised. I think that this is more about you guys receiving guidance. And that guidance is all about this new relationship with the Page of Cups. And I think it's telling you to be wary over loss, because you've got that Four of Cups here. So it's telling you to be cautious, to guard yourself with the Four of Cups against loss. So it's just telling you not to rush in. I think you're going to receive some advice not to rush into this relationship and to guard yourself against getting hurt, because you've already been hurt here. Influence is coming in are going to be the Nine of Coins. And what's this Nine of Coins about? What's this Nine of Coins about? Well, the Hermit, another number 9. So this is all about withdrawal in order to seek some introspection concerning the Ace of Swords, concerning, you know, an action plan with the Ace of Swords, concerning new ideas. So the Ace of Swords is usually forming of a plan. So some of you guys will experience the Nine of Coins, the need to be by oneself, and that needing to be by oneself is all about you guys taking some time out to seek introspection in terms of maybe clarity over this person with the Ace of Swords energy, or seeking introspection concerning where you go to next, what is the next stage of this relationship, or maybe gaining introspection as to whether this person you feel is the one with the Ace of Swords showing here. Hopes or fears. Well, I think the hopes are going to be the Seven of Pentacles. What is the Seven of Pentacles about in the hopes or fears? What is the Seven of Pentacles about in the hopes or fears? Well, the Knight of Swords. And this is all about pursuing something. When you get in a love reading, sometimes the Knight of Swords can be about pursuing a new direction, or this can be taking and exiting something here. We've got the World showing here, followed by the World. So it's almost like your hopes will be to reap rewards after hard work and effort, and that's all about the pursuit of this new goal. The Knight of Swords, or taking action, is going to result in a great goal being achieved with this World energy showing here. And the outcome shows the Seven of Cups, though. Why is the outcome the Seven of Cups? What's this Seven of Cups about in the overall outcome for single Cancerians? The Magician. So the Magician is ideas and working towards manifesting new ideas, but however this can sometimes be a manipulator, the Magician. Well, no, the Ace of Coins. So I think that really this is all about things being a little bit up in the air, and what's up in the air is the potential to start manifesting this new grounded beginning with this individual. Okay, so really all it's saying, I think, in the outcome is it's too early to say whether this is going to be a long-term relationship or not. I think this is what it's just saying to you guys in the overall outcome. It's too early to say whether this is going to be a long-running relationship or not. Single Cancerians, okay? Because your advice card for the month is great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And it is. It says make the effort. And I think that really this is about making the effort in terms of yourself, okay, so you don't repeat patterns. I think that somebody's telling you this. The guidance of the Hierophant is telling you, and this guidance is all about the Page of Cups. The guidance that you receive might be all about this new relationship with the Page of Cups energy, but it also might be about your ideas and your visualizations concerning this relationship, because he's a dreamer, so he's telling you to really guide you. You're receiving guidance here in terms of what's this guidance about. Well, it might be all about your dream, so you might receive a dream here, for example, with these two energies as well, and that dream might be saying be careful, because the Four of Cups is to be careful and cautious against loss. So guard yourself against loss. Influence is coming in, spending time on your own to value yourself, and that value in the self is all about seeking inner reflection on whether this person is the true love of your life, on whether you've actually found the one, you've actually found that breakthrough, or whether you can start formulate this is all about finding or seeking a path of enlightenment concerning the formulation of a new plan with this individual. So it's taking time out to say, well, how will this develop between the both of us? Let's quickly go through this reading again for you, single Cancerians. I think in the month of June 2018, you guys are still in love with the Lover's energy, but I think that you're in love. The situation is all about the Five of Swords. I think you're still in love, mate, and I think the Five of Swords is showing the person. I think that you might still be in love with a bit of an asshole, to be perfectly honest with you, somebody who probably hurt you with that Five of Swords. I think that as a result of that, the energy around you will be, well, there's going to be some unexpected changes coming in, and those unexpected changes are all to do with the Eight of Wands, some form of communication you're having with an individual. Now, the root cause for this unexpected change through, I think, communication is a King of Pentacles who is pursuing you with this Knight of Wands energy. So I see somebody who's pursuing you, and I think that they've been communicating you maybe that they want to with this Four of Swords energy. As a result of this, they want to kind of, with the Four of Swords, relax or do something nice with the Four of Swords energy, or maybe you've had some fun with this person. That fun is all about you guys being able to relax and take it easy and just to heal with the Four of Swords energy. But I think that your challenge is that you've been holding on to a secret for quite some time, and you've also been holding on to some very up and down feelings, I feel, with the moon energy, which is why the universe is saying to you, well, in the month of June 2018, there's going to be some unexpected changes that come in with that Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands concerning maybe communication. The most likely outcome will be you could have justice. You could have found the right person with the Justice energy, and that justice, though, will all be about you taking a gamble with the Fool energy. So it could be that the most likely outcome is you'll receive your justice if you take a gamble on this individual. Coming in, though, I think that you're being advised with the guidance card of the Hierophant, and that guidance is all about that this is a new relationship, and that you shouldn't really be emotionally investing in it too much with the Four of Cups, just in case, you know, you get hurt with the Five of Cups. So I see you guys influences coming in, Cancerians, as you taking a bit of a step back with that Nine of Coins, just to focus on yourself for a little bit here. And that focusing on the self is all about, it's not taking a step out of this relationship exactly, but maybe just taking a step back in terms of needing time alone to seek some introspection. The Hermit energy facing on the Ace of Swords, whether this is the right relationship for you, whether this is the truth, whether this is the person who's going to be your soulmate for life. And I think that, you know, the hopes would be that you would reap rewards from the hard work that you put into this relationship, and that hard work is all to do with you guys pursuing, and with this Knight of Swords, the ultimate goal of this, you know, offer a soulmate perfect relationship, that it's going to pay off for you. The outcome shows, well, I think things are a little bit up in the air with that Magician, with the Seven of Cups energy showing here. And that up in the air energy is all about your ideas to start building a commitment with this individual. So I'm just really feeling that this is, you know, definitely make the effort, and that great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, definitely. But I think that in this reading for you, single Cancerians, this is about you taking a little bit of a step back. Don't get too excited about this. Have a good time with this individual, but don't get too enamored by the whole thing. You know, don't invest too quickly. Don't feel that this person is the one too quickly. Just give the relationship time. Let it develop organically and naturally, but most of all, focus on yourself at the same time. Some of you guys have been through a lot, so just take it easy. By the end of June, it's not going to be where you're in a commitment. We know that Cancerians can fall in love very, very quickly, so just be careful of that element of yourself, because you want to guard yourself against disappointment in these areas here. You don't want to, you know, give into the fantasy element too much here, because not everything's going to be tied up by the end of June. I'm seeing you guys with someone by the end of June, but it's going to be it should really just be an easy relationship to start with, and then you just really want to build on it from there. Okay, but yeah, make the effort. Okay, because great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And if you're guided just to kind of just see this person maybe once or twice a week or something like that in this reading, then, you know, just do that. But don't give everything to relationship. Just give a small amount of yourself to relationship, not everything, and see how things develop from there. Alright, that is your singles readings for Cancerians for the month of June 2018. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I'll see you guys mid-month. Take care. Bye-bye.